Okay, so now we're back to do the rest of the video for drawing this, and I'm going to move this just like this, and I'm going to make a guide. So I'll show my rulers here, and I want to drag down a guide, and it's going to be right here. Okay, that looks like it's about 2 points, and I'm just going to change my view to look here and see if it's there. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's 2 points. Could maybe move it up just a little bit, but um, I'll put the points on the line rather than, well, I could go, I'll show you what to do. I can unlock the guides. Oh, if I can just get there. Guides and take off the lock. Come on now. There we go. Okay. And then just select this and move it up just a smidgy. That looks better. Okay, now go back and lock my guides because I certainly don't want them moving. All right, so this is 2 points between here and here is what we're doing. So I'll go back to my preview view and I will go to the pen tool. And the first thing I'm going to do is do this patch of sky. So I'll click here. And let me zoom in so you can see a little better what I'm doing. There we go. And so I'll click here at this point here and hold down my Shift key so I'm perfectly straight. That's important. And I'll be about here. And I'll just move that over a slight bit. And I'm going to hold down my Shift key so I make a perfectly straight line. Oops, that did not pick up. Let me Control Z. All right. And I will click here. All right. And I'm going to hold down my Shift key to make a straight line, and it made a nice straight line. And now I need a curved line. So I'll hold my Alt key down and click and drag. And I'm trying to make the line exactly like the guide. And I'll hold down my Shift key again and click and drag, and there's my curve. Okay, and then I always go to the outline view as I move along and make sure everything is okay. So it looks like we could just maybe do a little work on here. It's awfully close. It really is awfully close. And you know, I'm looking here. You want to get it as perfect as possible. And that's your goal. And the more you zoom in, of course, you're going to see any imperfections that you might have. There we go. Oh, that's pretty darn good right there. Okay, so now I've got that section done, and I'll go back to the preview. I'm going to do the silo. So again, I'll start here using my guide and holding down my Shift key. Come on. Well, it didn't go. All right. Let me deselect this. Okay, now I'm going to my pen tool again, and I'll put down an anchor point and hold down my Shift key to keep it straight. There we go. And my Shift key again because it should be straight. And I want a slight curve here, so I'll come up here. put in a curve here also. Okay. And I'll hold down my Alt key to make this straight, and hold down my Shift key to come straight down to this line here and close. Okay, it looks like my curve's off a little bit here, so I will just come with my direct selection tool and drag out this handle and make it a little straighter. Ah, very nice. Okay, see how easy that is? So I'll change view, make sure I'm okay here. And that's nice. And you see this just touches that line. Now, these two lines could, anchor points could come up just a little bit. So I'm going to select them by holding the Shift key down and just move them up in unison. And there we go. All right, so next we'll do the barn. Okay, so go back to the preview view. And we will do the house. And so we'll come to the pen tool. Let's deselect this here and come to the pen tool. And I'm going to come across here and hold down my Shift key. Bring it up here. And I'm holding my Shift key down for these straight lines. I will not hold the Shift key down here because it might not be a 45-degree angle. And I will come across here and close. Okay, it's off a little. That's okay. We're going to go to the direct selection tool. I'll select this tool and move it over. And move this point over, this anchor point. Now, the goal is to get this 2 points away. And there we go. All right, that's pretty close. And here we have to take this and move this straight. There we go. All right, so now we've got some nice straight lines. And let's change our view. And now we're going to deselect and go to the pen tool again. And this time we're going to draw the roof. And I'll hold down my Shift key for the straight lines. Here we go. And if it's not perfect, I can go back and tweak it as you've seen me do. I'll go here. All right, well, it isn't perfect. So we're going to start by going here to this point here and moving that anchor point up and over. And this over. And that looks pretty good. Okay, and maybe this up a little bit. And this over a little bit to the left. Okay, that looks pretty very good. All right. So now I will Control minus, and I'm going to stop the video right now and do another one.